When you turn 18 and enter the adult workforce, labor laws, safety regulations, and practical restrictions place certain jobs strictly off limits or heavily restricted. Here is a breakdown of jobs you cannot, or legally should not, have at age 18, primarily due to federal laws, hazardous occupation rules, and licensing requirements. 1. Federally Prohibited Hazardous Occupations, FLSA rules. In the United States, the Fair Labor Standards Act, FLSA, sets strict rules for minors under 18 regarding hazardous non-agricultural jobs. Once you turn 18, federal restrictions on most of these hazardous jobs are lifted. However, if you are strictly under 18, you cannot legally work in roofing operations, working on roofs including shingling and gutter installation, excavation operations, working in trenching or earth-moving excavations deeper than 4 feet, meat packing and processing, operating power-driven meat processing machines, slaughtering or meat packing equipment, power-driven woodworking and metal forming machines, operating bandsaws, circular saws or guillotine shears, explosives manufacturing, working in environments where explosives or ammunition are manufactured, transported or stored. Note: while turning 18 removes these specific federal prohibitions, many employers still maintain internal safety policies requiring employees to be 21 for heavy industrial or high-risk machinery operation. 2. Jobs requiring a minimum age of 21. Certain professions require you to be at least 21 years old due to federal regulations, licensing, or insurance liability involving controlled substances, high-liability machinery, or public safety. Commercial airline pilot. While you can earn a private pilot license earlier, the Federal Aviation Administration, FAA, requires you to be at least 21 to hold an Airline Transport Pilot, ATP certificate required to fly for commercial airlines. Commercial truck driver, interstate. While you can drive commercial vehicles intrastate within your home state, at 18 in some jurisdictions, federal regulations by the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration, FMCSA, generally restrict drivers from crossing state lines, interstate commerce, until age 21, though pilot programs occasionally test younger drivers under strict supervision. Bartender/alcohol server. Depending on local state laws and municipal codes, serving or mixing alcohol as a primary bartender frequently requires you to be 21, though some restaurants allow 18-year-olds to serve alcohol as part of food service if supervised. Law enforcement officer, federal/state. Most federal law enforcement agencies, such as the FBI, DEA, or Secret Service, require applicants to be at least 21 years old upon appointment. Many local police departments also set their minimum hiring age at 21 due to liability and weapon-carrying insurance requirements. Security guard, armed. Carrying a firearm for professional security work usually requires a specialized state license, which almost universally requires applicants to be at least 21. 3. Professional fields requiring advanced degrees and licensing. While not legally banned, an 18-year-old cannot legally work in independent professional practice for fields that require extensive post-secondary education, supervised internships, and state board licensing examinations. These include: physician/surgeon requires an undergraduate degree, 4 years of medical school, and 3 to 7 years of residency. Licensed attorney requires a bachelor's degree, a Juris Doctor (JD) from law school, and passing a state bar examination. Certified Public Accountant, CPA, requires a specialized accounting degree and passing rigorous board exams. Licensed Pharmacist requires a Doctor of Pharmacy, PharmD, degree and state board licensure.